Hey, what's up, 912? It's good to be back. I feel like I've been in Africa for about 3 years. So much has changed. It's a completely different world. I've only been gone a couple weeks, but man, I miss you guys. I don't even get to see you. So there's a couple things going on, some things we wanted to talk to you about, some changes that have to happen, and some changes that we're actually excited about seeing what happens. If I think back to when I got started in ministry, when I got started my first year teaching school, was the year 2001, and 9/11 happened. For most of you guys, you weren't around for 9/11, so that's kind of a new thing, but I'm sure you've heard about it. 9/11 was a pretty tragic event that happened in our country, and it changed the way lots of things happened in our country. But God did some really cool things. In the midst of tragedy, in the midst of chaos, God emerged, and it's probably one of the most marking moments of church growth and faith growth in my generation. I believe this is one of those times for your generation. I believe things are going to be different, and I think there's two ways to approach these things. We can go at this with fear, the uncertainty of what's to happen, the virus that's out there, the chaos that's happening, the just confusion that's happening on so many media levels. Or we can approach this with faith. We say all the time that we believe Romans 8:28 to be true. God works all things together for good for those who trust Him, who love Him, and are called according to His purpose. And we know that in the midst of all this chaos, that God is still working things for good. I believe that God's going to open doors and open opportunities in ways that He never would have. We say things all the time like, if the devil can't get you to sin, he'll just get you to be busy. And we believe, whether you realize it or not, over the next few weeks, you're going to have more time than you've probably ever experienced in your years of your life. That's crazy to think about. It's going to be different, but we're going to try to capitalize on those in ways that we never have could have before. So we're excited about that. We're excited about what God's going to do. And we're believing in faith that God's going to do great things, miraculous things, powerful things in the next few weeks as we explore this new life, this new reality together. One of the things we want to talk to you about is how we're going to do 9/12. Unfortunately, for your safety and our responsibility and the responsibility and safety of our community, we're not going to meet in large group settings like we normally do on Sunday night. I know it's kind of disappointing and I'm kind of upset about that, but at the same time, we're going to use these opportunities to grow in ways that we probably couldn't on a Sunday night. So we're going to do a couple different things. One option we have is many of our small groups are going to put together some watch parties on Sunday night. At about 6:15, we're going to go a live stream of a teaching on Sunday night, just like you would experience in a 9/12. We'll have some interactive elements. Some of our group leaders are going to host these gatherings at their houses. So if you're not currently in a group and you'd like to connect with one of these watch parties, please hit our direct messages. Let us know, and we'll get you some information about the closest one, most available one for you. If you're not able to go, if you want to stay in the house, we totally understand that. We're here for your safety as well. But we're going to have these watch parties set up to where you can watch and you can listen on an individual basis too. We think this is a great opportunity for you to connect, maybe digitally. We'll have some opportunities for you to message other people through some Zoom and some FaceTime activities. So we're going to try to get connections as good as we can do during this time. Those watch parties are going to happen. You can talk to your small group leader. If you don't have a small group leader, like I said, let us know. But talk to your small group leader. I think most of these watch parties are going to go from 6 to 7:30 on Sunday nights. Location to be determined by your group leaders. We're going to get together and we're still going to have church, just not all at the same building. We talk about it all the time. Church isn't a place where we go to gather. It's the people that we are when we gather together. It's us doing the work that Jesus has asked us to do. And we're excited about that. Also, throughout the week, we want to interact with you, whether that reality is set in or not. You're going to have a lot of time this week. And, the first couple of days, it'll feel a lot like spring break. It'll feel a lot like summer break. Freedom, nothing to do, so much TV to watch. And the third time you binge watch your favorite TV show or you've suffered through The Office, you're going to realize you got some time. So let's be productive with it. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're going to have a follow-up video on our Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram, it's at ccc.9.12, ccc.9.12. Check us out. We'll have some videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays with some interactive elements where you can respond to us, where we can engage with you. I think those are going to be really cool things to do. But we're also going to challenge you to do some things while you've got this time. I think it's going to be a really cool way to grow. A really cool way to maybe stretch in ways that you haven't before. And I don't know if you know this or not, but the best ways to grow is to stretch. So we're excited about that. So tune in tonight. If you're not going to a watch party, you can tune in at 6:15. If you're going to your watch party, it's going to start at 6 o'clock. It's going to be fun times. It's going to be interactive time. So we hope you can check out one of those venues on our Instagram page. And until then, we love you, and we'll see you soon.